What up YouTube, go to our games here, back with another video. So I know I don't normally do like a freaking let's play anymore, but I do have to say right now that I have to fucking show you guys this deck. Like I said earlier in today's stream on Twitch, by the way, link is in the description below for all you YouTube viewers out there. I was gonna make Runick Spright for hire deck on top of my Runick Naturia. So Runick Naturia is fucking gone. Like, I had to get rid of it. Had to. The deck sucks. Alright? I'm gonna say that right now. I don't know how that motherfucker got all the way to freaking Gold Master Rank 1, but I don't care. I don't care. This match here that I went under, guys. Holy crap. This was a Labrynth player, and I went the distance with this guy. This replay that I'm about to show you guys was off the freaking charts here. Let me just play this for you guys. Like, this deck is crazy that I'm playing. This is, by the way, this is Runick Spright for hire, and I could not be happy right now. I got my back up to Platinum Tier 3 with this deck. Trying to get to Master Rank 1. I think this is the deck to do it right here. This deck is so good. So, let's see here. So, I'm going turn second, so I'm like, oh, crap. They played that, so I'm like, okay, cool. So, I'm just gonna use Maxi, you know, why not? Okay. And I don't know what they're playing yet, obviously, because anyone can use Pot of Extravagance in any deck, really. Then I see that card, and of course, it's Labrynth, so I'm like, well, this is gonna be painful, isn't it? So, he sets 2 cards, I'm like, oh, alright. So I know one of those is Welcome Labrynth, right? And now he plays his own Maxi, because he knows I'm about to summon some cards. I place the Runick Fountain, of course. And then, Welcome Labrynth. Wonderful. I'm like, yep, that's just great. So here, this is me trying to balance out, keeping his monsters off the field so he can't go into his rank 8. And I just popped the Flashing Fire, got rid of it, banished some cards, I'm like, cool. Alright, so he summoned out 1 monster, sent it back to hand, which I don't know what the deal is with that. Please in the comments below, please tell me why. I don't know, I don't have any experience with Labrynth. So pop the Rex, get the for hire cards out here, let's go, get beat on the field. So I'm relatively new to this deck. This is only like my 3rd time trying to use this deck. And I kind of know what I'm doing because I saw a tutorial once. So I kind of know the combo-ish. But I kind of goofed it up here. And you're about to see why. It's because oh, wait, no, I didn't. Wait. Oh, I summoned Flogo here. Wait, did I already... Maybe it was a different match. But yeah, I summoned Flogo. Okay. Flogo stayed on the field basically until the last turn of this game, which surprised the heck out of me, dude. So now we're getting Raffle back on the field. Raphael. And it was me trying to keep my Sprites on the field because I was bouncing for hire and Spright while trying to banish his deck, because not gonna lie, I wasn't able to get like most of my boss monsters, so I was basically trying to hold him at bay with negation. So I got IP on Masquerade trying to set up an Apollosa. And I was gonna, I did. I put Apollosa on the field using Elf and Masquerena. So I went into this, kept Flogo on the field on a just in case basis he'd be destroyed. Banished some more cards, of course. Then with this, he set a big Welcome Labrynth. So I just got a card. Unfortunately, it was a card I already used this turn, and I couldn't use it. So it's not even my turn. I couldn't. But yeah, so banished the Rex. Is that Raphael again? Then I was gonna do 3 special summons here. Fortunately, I think he got 3 cards. I was making this guy deck out by Maxi. And what's funny is I was talking about one of my co-workers today about this, like decking out people using a Maxi. And fortunately for me, I was also playing Runick, so that helped. So yeah, of course. So I summoned Apollosa. I only have 2 negates with it, which is fine. And unfortunately with this deck, it's mostly traps, so I didn't get to really use Apollosa a lot. And yep, gets those cards back in, using all these different damn cards. But it's fine. So we got Raphael coming in here hot here. So Labrynth, Kalak, which most of these cards don't know. All these cards I'm seeing here, except for the Sprites. I'm familiar with Sprites. I don't have a clue, man. Like, I don't. So I didn't even know Raphael had a negate effect if I had a fur hire card in my hand. So, oh my god, this is just crazy, man. So I've seen that card so many times, that duel. Freaking Welcome Labrynth. Unfortunately, there was a stalemate part where we couldn't do anything. Then he pops that. I went into a negate with that with Spright Carrot, getting blue off the field, so it couldn't even be negated anyways because it didn't have a target. And then he goes for XZs. He should have went for Link, not gonna lie. And this is why you're about to see so many Link plays in this turn. He should have chose Link. Because I'm not going for Gigantic Spright. I only play one Gigantic Spright in this deck because you're not really going to use Gigantic Spright. This deck barely makes an attack. You're mostly going to go for a deck out via the Runick cards, which is why you go into heavy draws with 4 hires. And you use the Sprites to your advantage for negate, while also getting a lot of boss monsters that will pop cards, so you can go for flow, go draw. And here we go. So welcome Labrynth again for like the 20,000th time I've seen it. Oh my god, dude, this duel just happened to. Like I'm like, I gotta record this. Like, this is ridiculous. So now I'm getting a whole bunch of negates. Now I'm nervous because he's got 2 level 8s on the field, so I'm just trying to negate, keep his monsters at bay, you know. So that doesn't work, and he brings that out, and I'm like, okay, so what am I gonna do here? And fortunately for me, I was able to get around it. So as you can see, I put the curses back, got a Spright starter. Spright Jet's gonna be able to bring Spright Smashers, and then I'm gonna, because I already have both my starters. I think I banished one of my starters already. No, I haven't, because I haven't activated Smash yet. So I was able to pop one of them via Dagger for hire, Donner, and that made me go pew a little bit. So yeah, summon now, Bait, and then I activate Smashers, banish the other level 8, and I'm like, okay, we're back in business. So then I summon up the elf so I can start getting my sprites back on the field. You know, gotta get red and carrot. I think I banished the carrot though, or the red. Yeah, I banished the red, so I want the carrot. I banished red because, again, this deck mostly plays traps. So I'm like, okay, so I just want carrot. Now I'm gonna use Spright starter, get me a blue so I can have ammo for carrot. You know I have elf so I can pop a card and then, you know, Flogo can draw again. But I'm like, you know what? I want to keep my links on the field. So here, now I got another negate. So I use my last negate. I bring back IP Masquerena in this moment using Elf's effect, so I can go in for access code. I don't believe I used her. No, I couldn't for some reason. No, because I used Apollosa, that's right. So now, because I wanted Apollosa off field, since it's his turn, he can swing into Apollosa and I take more damage. I went for another Donner. Luckily, he didn't even swing a Donner to knock them both out, which would have been smart, because now I can just keep drawing. I was really worried about another infinite impermanence, but I'm like, you know, oh, you're gonna target my carrot? No, thanks, not into it. So I just get rid of the blue, which I then immediately upon activating this, by the way, I'm gonna pause it. Immediately upon activating carrot, I literally, my heart sank to my chest because I forgot. He probably baited that so we could activate Welcome Labrynth, and of course he did. He tried to bait me. I think I had a stop to, yeah. So now at this point, I'm like, okay, I gotta banish this freaking deck as quickly as I can, right? So now I pop the tip. He pops big Welcome Labrynth. Wonderful, great. He's getting his monsters back on the field. Now I'm nervous because he's got half of his rank 8 right now. So lucky it's my turn. I pull Smiting Storm because now I can banish the rest of his deck, or at least I thought I could. So now he's got 3 cards. I'm only able to banish 3 with Runick Smiting Storm. Now I'm just waiting for him to stop comboing so I can activate it before he's able to get cards off the field. Yeah, I, of course, get Smiting Storm. He chain blocks me a lot, but I'm able to banish 3. Now I only have 1 more card to get rid of, and it's agonizing, guys. I'm trying to find a way to get tipped to my hand. And I'm like, okay, so I'll just use Fountain. Boom, it's gone. I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? So I use Donner, pop Donner. Hopefully Flogo allows me to draw into something. It kind of did. That card's going to be the game ender, unfortunately for this guy. So I'm like, okay, just might as well just go into Spright, I guess. If I use Gigantic Spright, get rid of the carrot, put it back in the game, and then just in case I get like an elf back or something. I set the evenly matched, and now I'm like, oh god, I'm so nervous. Now he's going to be able to play. So now he has no cards in his deck. He drew the last card, and he knows he's got to end it now. Because all I have to do is, I don't have to activate nothing right at this point, right? He can't put cards back in the deck with this deck, and basically it's match unless he can do something. So now that's all he's able to do. He gets rid of my Flogo, he gets rid of my other for hire, and of course, evenly matched. Now that he has more cards on the field, bam, he folds. So that match was insane. I love this deck so much because Labrynth is one of the best decks in Master Duel, and of course IRL as well when you with the American format. So that's my Runick Spright for hire deck, guys. I actually will put a picture up on screen right now of the guy I got this deck profile from. He is an amazing YouTuber. Please check him out. It is not Dark Arm Duelist, by the way. I know I've said a lot in the past that I make my decks using Dark Arm Duelist. Dark Arm Duelist does not have a deck profile for this. I actually had to go out of my way to find somebody else. And I definitely did not make this deck. Well, I obviously got the material for it, but I didn't come up with the ideas of the deck. This deck is so powerful, and I encourage anybody who likes draw and banishing your opponent's deck, especially when you're playing decks like Tearlaments and Labrynth, I highly suggest this deck because this deck claps, and it will get you Ws. So, yeah. With that said, guys, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more of me, link in the description below is my Twitch, where I am live every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, other than that, there's a Twitter down there as well, where I post my news about me and the channel and what games I'm going to be playing. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video and stream. I haven't said that in a while. Weird. Take care, guys.